Hello, my name is Mary and I am the knitting designer and podcaster behind Kino Knits. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a KFB increase, so knit into the front and the back, and then a cool little modification that I originally found in a Schoolhouse Press newsletter by Meg Swanson. So I will link to that original article below so you can know my source for this. So one of the ways of doing an increase is called knit into the front and the back, KFB. And it's really pretty simple. You go into your next stitch, you knit through, but instead of dropping your stitch off the needle from the left side, you go to the back, you go through the same stitch through the back loop, and you knit it again. So now you have two stitches where there was once one. So showing you that again, you go into a stitch as if to knit, pull the yarn through, but instead of dropping the stitch off the left needle, you go around to the back, reach through the same stitch through the back loop, and knit through the back loop. Now what you'll see here is why a lot of people don't like KFBs. It creates this little horizontal line that looks like a purl bump. If you are knitting something in garter, then this is perfectly fine. Those horizontal lines will get lost in the horizontal lines of the purl ridges of the garter. But if you're in the middle of a stockinette section like I am, that's more noticeable. So the modification for this that Meg Swanson suggested in the Schoolhouse Press newsletter is very simple, and it gets rid of that purl bump. You go through your next stitch as if to knit, you pull through, you go around to the back, you go through the back of the stitch, and then guess what? You don't knit, you just slip off. So I'll show you that again. Go through the front of the stitch, knit through it, go around to the back, and just slip the stitch. There's no purl bump because you haven't actually worked the back of the stitch, and yet you still have two stitches coming out of one, and when you continue on with your stockinette swatch, this is a lot less noticeable than this. So thank you for joining me. If you want to check out my patterns, they are all at kinoknits.com. I send all the best deals and the best news to my newsletter subscribers at kinoknits.com/newsletter. And you can find my patterns in a variety of places, including Ravelry, Love Crafts, Deep South Direct, and Deep South Designs. Thank you so much for joining me.